A thread by Carlos Osuida. Will Biden debate President Trump? I used to think absolutely, but now I have no idea. Watch the third video. It's stunning. From CJ Truth. While Donald Trump is solving world peace in the Middle East, Joe Biden is doing his thing on the campaign trail to try to sell us that he needs to be POTUS in 2020. Wow. Various clips of Joe Biden having obvious dementia. Carlos continues. Biden is almost certainly suffering from Lewy body dementia, a condition similar to Alzheimer's. Link in the description, mayoclinic.org. Quote, protein deposits called Lewy bodies develop in nerve cells in the brain regions involved in thinking, memory, and movement, motor control. The only medications that can temporarily reduce the dementia are cholinesterase inhibitors. But the main side effects are gastrointestinal upset and excessive salivation. There's a video of Biden giving an interview, and there's the unmistakable sound of him having a diarrhea bowel movement in his pants. See, in order to make him function in a debate, they'd have to give him so much medication that he'd be totally incontinent and drooling. He could wear adult diapers, but they would do nothing for the drooling. Lewy body dementia is also characterized by visual and auditory hallucinations. There's no way to predict what would happen in 3 very stressful hours, televised hours. So I don't know if he'll debate Trump. The reason Trump did the ABC town hall was to show that he isn't afraid of scripted questions from fake undecided or fake independent voters. Nobody was fooled. The questioners came across like this. Howdy. Any luck? Howdy. The vacuum bag is hot today. Howdy. Any luck? Howdy. When animal mimicry breaks down. You may have noticed leftists posting brainless memes and then saying that they don't debate Trump supporters. Well, then you get blocked. You either defend your position or you're barred from commenting here. The town hall backfired because you freaks can't fake normality. You are able to communicate because you are unable to communicate because you are incapable of critical thinking. Here's a perfect example. It's not possible to spin this into a negative. Trying to do so shows how insane you are. From ABC News, Trump says he upplayed COVID-19 through his actions despite recordings of him saying he wanted to play it down. Trump said in plain language that he downplayed the dangers verbally to avoid a panic while taking actions that none of you blockheads even know he took. When was our first recorded case of COVID-19? January 19th, 2020. When did Trump order the CC and DHS to begin screening travelers from China? January 17th, 2020, 2 days before our first recorded case. Trump did tons of other stuff that you brainless, hate-filled humanoids don't even know about, long before any other country, but he didn't advertise it. Because you can't handle the truth. It's not possible to, quote, level with the American people. It never has been. On February 25th, 1942, American soldiers lost their minds in Los Angeles and began firing at the moon and the ocean. Trained soldiers. The Battle of Los Angeles. To this day, insane people say that the fact that it couldn't be shot down or that pieces of it weren't shot off means that it was an extraterrestrial craft. Shoot the moon, boys. There are too many mass hysteria attacks in human history to count. One of my favorites is the biting nuns. It spread from convent to convent all over Europe until the nuns were, well, beaten senseless. Outbreaks of frenzied dancing. I'll bet plenty of people criticizing Trump went out and stocked up on toilet paper, thus creating a shortage. Democrats will lose on November 3rd because of mass hysteria. You'll all use mail-in ballots while fearless Trump supporters will vote in person. They'll call it on election night for Trump. Your votes will be tied up for months. So what? I'll be laughing at you. I myself am fearless. It took me a long time to get here. Endless loss did the job. You know why I'm now fearless? I realize that for every door that closes, one opens. You just have to find it. I did not want the life I had, but I found all the open doors. Life is not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. Robert Louis Stevenson. All you freaks got every single thing you ever wanted, and you're still bitter and enraged and filled with hate. Like Bette Midler, Cher, Alyssa Milano, Cardi B. None of you ever lift a finger to help anyone. All you do is bitch and raved. Guess what? You had a nice long run. Now we get what we want. It's called the democratic process. I didn't go off my nut when Obama won, even though he was the most incompetent, corrupt, lawless president in our history. He won fair and square. So did Trump, and he will again. So, suck it up, buttercups. Like it or not, improvement and freedom are on the way. You can always go live in communist China if you want failure and enslavement. I hear they have great markets for fresh food.